Hi, guys. Welcome to some more Real Talk Dog Talk. I'm Tori.
And I'm Barb.
For those of you who haven't joined us before, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
And if you are a regular listener and or emailer, we love hearing from you. Keep those emails coming in. They give us some good ideas.
Yes.
So before we get going on our topic, I was at home this week.
Okay.
And I was working with Poppy on some training.
Yeah.
And I got to thinking, you're my daughter.
Yes.
You were raised in my home.
Yes.
And you are currently working on training JoJo.
Yes.
And JoJo is available for a new home. But we are working on some training. You were working with JoJo and I'm working with Poppy.
Yep.
And I got to wondering, I wonder what you're working on.
What am I working on?
Now, don't answer that.
Okay.
I have written down, so I can't change my answer.
Okay.
3 things that are my first priority for training.
Okay.
And I want to know what your first 3 are.
Okay.
What is your very first and number one thing?
Potty training.
Oh, I have off or down.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, we are different.
Yes.
What is your second one?
Off or down.
Mine's potty training.
Okay.
And what's your third one?
Recall.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thanks.
Mine is sit.
Oh, that's a good one too, though. They need to be able to.
Because if I tell them to get down or off, I want them to get off me and sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's interesting because we actually don't do the same thing.
Well, I can tell you why recall, which that normally would be my number one, but.
Because of Betsy?
Yeah. She don't listen to anything I say. I tell you what.
Yeah.
She's naughty. So, yeah.
I would say, recall would be right in there. I definitely would say that. I haven't struggled with that with anybody but Ziggy, of course. Ziggy's my challenging one.
He does his own thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. I would say that's right in there. I don't know if that would be second or third. No, potty training would definitely come before that.
Yeah. That's
probably recall and sit kind of are in there together.
Yeah, basic training, just learning to listen in general. So yeah, Betsy's she's my naughty one. Jim's cuddling with Mom's foot right now.
We love each other.
He's missed her. It's been a whole week.
Hi. Okay, so that was something I was just kind of mulling over and kind of wondering what your focus was.
Yeah.
Because we're obviously will learn as many basic commands as we can get them to before she is found by her forever paw parents.
Yes.
But I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm confident she'll be ready. I definitely work on sit kind of mixed in with all that stuff too.
Well, I think that's the thing, okay. So I swear at every turn, people tell me, I'm really having troubles potty training my dog. And I don't really think there's any new advice on that.
Right.
But people seem to really struggle with it.
Well, and actually my son was talking to me about somebody who's very recently got a new puppy and they're having a hard time potty training because the dog doesn't let them know.
Right.
And I just told him, you can let them know, because I don't really talk to these people that much or anything. It's like mutual friends of his dad. And I just said, well, you just got to start by taking them out every half hour. And then eventually they'll learn to tell you, hey, I need to go.
That's exactly right. And, with the, 100%, 150% behind what you just said, but also you got to pay attention to the dog.
Yes.
If you let yourself get preoccupied with making supper or getting in the shower, everyone has to do these things, but you have to time your 30-minute increments or 1 hour increments, or possibly put it in the kennel while you do those things and you're not paying attention to them.
Right.
So I think the timing thing is huge, and then also pay attention.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, so that was something that was brought to my attention again this week by somebody, and then you also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's potty training seems to be a real challenge for people, and I know I am working on Poppy potty training, and what I have found with her is that she likes to run around and pee with Yazi. So if Yazi isn't out, she just kind of messes around and doesn't do anything. So I got to go get Yazi in the yard so that she'll do her thing.
Show her how to do it. Well, and most dogs have a tell. Like they're walking around the house, you can usually tell when they're about to poop or pee or start sniffing. And I know every dog's a little different, but
there's so many signs. Whining, going to the door. Della runs in circles.
Yep.
She'll just frantically start running in circles. Scratching at the door.
Tito comes and whines right in my face.
Yeah, you can't ignore that.
No.
Or sometimes you'll just notice them leaving the activity of the family, kind of going off on their own.
Right.
And they need out.
Yep.
So there's just so many different, every dog is different. So, stick with it. It's challenging. It is an early on battle, but believe me, if you stick with it and you're handling it the right way, it'll be totally worth it.
It will be. And like you always say, once you think you're just about ready to give up, they'll get it.
That is true. I don't know what it is, but anytime I've trained a dog, which it's been
a lot.
Yeah, it's been a whole bunch. I find I hit this point where I'm like, what is wrong with this dog? They don't get it.
Yep.
Which it's probably me that doesn't get it. And then all of a sudden I don't know if they hear me thinking that. It's like a telepathy of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, she's getting irritated. I better start doing it.
Yeah. It's time.
Yeah.
I pushed her too far.
So yeah, stick with it because it makes having a dog a lot more fun if you can, rely on them to be clean.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, so again, I read a post.
Oh boy.
And it made me mad.
Yeah, well.
So, what I read was that fly bites are something that aren't a serious thing for dogs, that and I'm going off my memory.
Okay.
That they don't spread disease or anything, so, although they're annoying to a dog, they're harmless.
Right.
And I thought, even if that statement was true,
yeah,
which I don't agree with it.
Yep.
It hurts.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just before I came here to record this podcast,
yep,
I was letting Ziggy. I don't know why he keeps coming up. I let Ziggy in the house so I could leave, and he had a huge blood spot on the top of his nose that obviously a horsefly had gotten him.
Yeah.
And I went to brush the blood off. It was just a little glob of blood.
Yeah.
And I went to brush it off, and he flinched his head away. So it must have hurt.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Right. They hurt.
Yeah. I don't agree with them just not being a big deal. I mean, has anyone gotten bit by a fly? I've been bit by flies. It doesn't feel good. So.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I should have fly treated you.
Thanks. It's all right. Well, now we can.
All right.
I'll get
I'll find. They got the roll-on stuff.
Perfect.
Yep.
You can just put it on a back scratcher. Get the whole thing.
When you're seeing fly bites, I mean, you might see a little dab of blood like what I did with Ziggy, but it could just be an irritation or redness, even swelling on the ears. Typically, I mean, I don't know about other folks, but it's been my experience that they generally go for the nose or the ears.
Yeah.
I've
sometimes eyes,
maybe, I suppose. I guess any area on the face that has less hair.
Right.
They're more exposed to that, but they can just be itchy. I've seen scabby ears from dogs, and not mine. Well, actually, I take that back. When I had Rocky's passed away, I don't know what it is about huskies, but it seems like they just love the tips of their ears.
Well, and that dog, he was hard to get inside sometimes.
Well, he was, he's afraid of lotion.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And so it was very hard to put anything on his ears.
Yeah.
You had to kind of like go in the other room, get it on your hands, and then do a sneak attack on him.
It's just the same as a spray bottle for him.
Oh, he hated that. So, my other dogs, I've not had problems with it so much, but Rocky was one that I had, his would get scabby and he was awful.
He was a tricky guy to treat.
Yes, he was. But they can be itchy or scabbing. So those are some things to watch for.
Well, I've seen farm dogs where their ears are bit up. And, I'm sure just being outside as much as they are probably increases that.
Well, and there's cattle, horses, sheep, pigs, whatever.
Poop and pee and all that stuff.
No farmer's going to go out there and scoop poop for 100 cattle.
No.
So, yeah.
Well, and some of the reasons that flies are attracted to dogs, one of the main things, just the smell. Dogs have a scent, and flies love it. Especially if, like, farm dogs, they don't probably get baths very often, if at all. Extra oily coats, if their coat is especially oily, that can.
Now, I didn't know that, because I thought, I think in terms of, and I could be, I'm willing to say I'm wrong, but I would think something oily would almost repel a fly.
That's kind of what I thought too, but I believe that kind of goes with the scent. It's with the extra oil, there's that extra smell.
That could be, yeah.
Skin conditions and infection, obviously that's going to attract flies. That's in any case. Also, I didn't know that dogs exhale more carbon dioxide than we do.
Ziggy does.
Oh, yeah. He's just warm. So that, flies attract, it makes sense why they love him.
Yeah.
Dog poop, obviously, that, if your yard is got too much poop or blood, if there's an open wound on your dog, that can also attract them as well. So you want to make sure you're keeping up on any wounds, injuries that your dog has.
Which hopefully that's not the case. And it is hard, we have multiple dogs and it is tricky to keep the poop under control. But you know what I do? Well, I'm going to say, before I found out I didn't have a lawnmower again, I'm having a huge battle with lawnmowers. But in the mornings when I'm letting dogs out, I just go outside and I have a bucket and a scooper thing. It's actually a children's rake. And I just go around and pick up poop as they poop and then dump it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, I'm sure I don't get every single turd in the yard.
Right.
But, I feel like if I get 3/4 of it, it's definitely going to cut it down.
Oh yeah. Way better.
The dogs in the dog building, the kennel, those get cleaned every day. So I think, and also to, really, I was thinking on the way here, I wish they had like some sort of fly, something that you could stick in the top of a trash can.
Oh, yeah.
To kill flies, because you've got icky food, you've got some poop, you've got, who knows, containers.
Yeah.
And I thought, too bad we can't come up with something to hang in there.
As you were saying that, I was thinking about the TV sticky one, or the window sticker fly traps.
Like what I have on my TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that'd work. That's worth trying. But anyhow, so, and actually the article I was reading did say that it can transmit disease and even parasites.
I found that also, which makes sense. I mean, if you think about, flies are nasty.
They are. And there's bacterial and viral infections if you're not treating them. And honestly, I just think about, like, okay, for one reason or another, we've all seen maggots.
Yeah.
In something gross.
Right.
And I just think maybe you don't have maggots in the ears, but possibly they're laying some sort of something in there.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just think that to say that it can't transfer anything is nuts.
Well, it is. And, biting flies like deer, horse, and stable flies, they can cause, that can be an allergic reaction for a dog even. So, and their bites are apparently pretty painful, which, horse flies for sure.
They are. Yeah, we have horsefly. I have horses out there. So
yep,
we do have horse flies, and I'm pretty sure that's what got Ziggy today.
Yeah, probably. So, and actually, house flies, they don't usually bite, but they like to feed on secretions, wounds, anything coming out of your dog, which sounds super gross.
And then they sit on the edge of your coffee cup.
Yeah, I'm done with the coffee after that. Forget it. I'm not doing it. And they can also potentially spread disease.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
That's all stuff to keep in mind.
So if your dog does, and, again, we're not really judging anyone. Like I said, Rocky that was a every summer struggle with his ears.
Right.
But if it would happen and you do end up with a dog that has ears, clean the affected area and apply an antiseptic.
There we go.
I couldn't get the word out. Cream. And I did find one called Sulfoden. I had my L in the wrong place, but it's a barrier against flies and germs, and it also helps with the pain.
Oh, that's nice.
So if it hurts, it's not terribly expensive. Oh gosh, I didn't look at how big the tube was, but it's like $10 on Amazon.
Well, that's not too bad.
So I guess I'm bringing that to attention because of the the pain killing effect. And honestly, extreme cases, if you have a dog that's been absolutely neglected, I hope you're not out there listening, that might require a vet visit for oral or topical antibiotics. So
I would imagine some shelters that get some stray dogs in probably deal with that a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
Especially in the summer. Well, flies aren't around in the winter. What am I saying?
If they're, and if they are strays, obviously no one's taking care of their ear care.
Right. Yeah.
I think a good starting point for flies is one, cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
And then there are yard treatments out there.
Just for flies?
There's some that are fly and mosquito. Some are just insect killers.
Okay.
And I was looking at one, it's called Wondercide.
Okay.
Is the brand, and they use essential oils, and it's plant-based.
Oh, so that's going to be not terrible.
Yeah, and it's safe around plants, pets, and kids, it says.
Oh, nice.
I know I'm just a big chicken because I just hate putting stuff on my yard that the dogs are going to be in.
Right.
I always worry about them getting sick or having an allergic reaction or eating it and barfing all over, who knows.
Right.
But I just always worry about that. And I know I shouldn't. That's why I have weeds all over my yard, because I'm afraid of spraying things.
Well, I will say, because you've talked about it before, I think it's a good idea, when you're getting finished up with things for the night, dogs pottied for the last time, then go out and do your treatment. Even if it is safe for dogs and kids, that'll give it time to dry, so they're not like walking in it while it's all wet.
Fresh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a big chicken about that. I worry all the time about stuff that's in the yard, on the yard. Mm-hmm. I just would hate to see a dog get sick because I'm worried about a few flies.
Well, yeah. Especially when there's other ways to, deal with the issue.
Yeah. You do have to reapply after heavy rains. And then when it said that once you've actually got the insect infestation, I'm going to call it an infestation because it's more dramatic. you do have to reapply it every 30 to 45 days. So it's not like a one-time shot where bam, bam, they're gone.
Right. Got to keep up on it.
Yep.
But if they're that bad, I mean, it should be worth it. So,
Yeah. Well, infestation was my dramatic word for the day.
That is dramatic. Infestation is serious business.
Yeah, don't fool around.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't. I did find a couple natural repellents. There's vinegar and water. With that, you want to avoid eyes and open wounds. Essential oils like lemongrass, citronella, and peppermint oil are also good repellents for flies. With that, you want to make sure that it's pet safe, and be careful when you're applying it, and make sure you dilute it if it's not already diluted.
And that goes directly on the dog?
Yes.
So it'd be like a spray.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, here's one that for sure would be safe. You can make a tea out of thyme, the herb, and use that as a rinse after a bath. So your dog could smell like a roast, which I don't know how that how that deters the flies. But
so then you don't have flies, you have vultures.
Yeah, trying to take your dog with them. Hey, some of the, you got a small enough dog that is a concern.
Well, we don't have to worry about that yet.
Not with our dogs. Also, I read catnip is also fly repellent. So if you want to exchange flies for cats, you could do that.
The cats be rolling around on your dog?
Yeah. Well, and in this town, I could do that, but then all the stray cats from town, which there's a lot, would be hanging out.
And you don't know that they're strays.
Well, that's true. Some of them might not be.
They might belong to somebody.
That's true.
Wonderside, they also have topical spray too. Sprays, I've got a list of sprays here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work on my dogs.
Yeah.
I have to literally, I stand at my front door and hide it behind my back. And as they go outside in single file, I quick spray them.
Yeah.
By the time I'm to like dog 3, the others are like,
They figured it out.
I'm not going past her. She's got the spray.
No, put it down.
So I haven't had great luck with, I do it, but you don't want to get it in their eyes. So,
yeah.
It's really, to just do I don't know. Sprays are tricky. I did find a roll-on.
That would probably do probably a little better.
It's a fly repellent. It's all it says. And it's for horses, ponies, and dogs. Little spendy though. It was like somewhere around $7.50 for 2 ounces.
Oh, that's not much.
Little what?
Not much stuff.
Oh,
for the price. Yeah, that's a lot of money for what you're getting for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
just doesn't seem like very much, and at my house that would not go very far.
No, I think that would go on much. Wonder why it's so expensive. Is it what's in it or the application method?
It's a fancy application method. Because you can buy, let's see, Farnham roll-on. You can buy like a whole big bottle to spray on like same company.
Okay.
So it might be a little different ingredients, but the spray is only like $39 for a big thing of it.
Yeah, that's
$39 is a lot of money. I'm not saying that, but you get a lot more for that than you do on if you could refill the roll-on.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Yeah,
but I don't know how you pop the ball out.
I don't know. Is it like the roll-on deodorant kind of? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's too bad. They should think about that.
Yeah. Some of you horse people out there, if your dogs allow for spraying, there are some sprays that you can use on horses, sheep, dogs, multi-species sprays.
Nice.
So you might want to check that out. But though I do know horse sprays, some are water soluble. So after a rain, you got to redo it.
Or if your dog likes to run in the water.
Poppy.
She was so cute.
And she's naughty. But But yeah, so check that out. If you're a horse person, you might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Who knows? You might already have it.
You might. There is one that's a Ultra Shield Green.
Oh, that sounds serious.
Something told me to read it as far as ingredients went, but I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
So I think it's supposed to be a natural repellent.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And that's for horses and dogs.
It's kind of nice that they have them for... I wonder what makes it different if it's specifically for each animal. I suppose it has something to do with their coat or...
Something could kill your dog.
Oh, right. Good. Yes. I mean,
that won't kill a farm animal.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
I don't know.
No, good point. Yeah.
But, we have found, like with dog treats, again, I might step on a toe or two. We have found with dog treats that there are some that have things in them that really shouldn't be in there.
Yes.
And so if you are doing any research on these products and you're questioning if something is actually pet friendly, you might want to do a little Googling on those ingredients just to make sure that they really are pet friendly.
Right.
And kid friendly.
Exactly. I mean, if you got a family, that's definitely an important thing too. And if you can't find it on Google or you just want to be sure, you can ask your vet as well.
Heck yeah.
I'm sure they would know.
Or your trainers. Sometimes trainers know their beans.
Yeah, they sure do. So
I was actually, this is a crazy topic because I thought, take me 10 minutes to do the research.
Yeah.
But there are so many products out there. I was looking at, they have bandanas that are treated.
That's nice.
And it repels flies and mosquitoes. And they're washable up to, 3 or 4 times.
Oh, nice. I would have thought that'd be one-time use.
Me too. That's what I was thinking. They aren't overly expensive. I think I was looking at a medium one. It was about $15, something like that.
Comparable to a good collar.
And then I found a lightweight hoodie.
Oh, nice.
That is for flea, tick, and mosquitoes.
That'd be good for fall.
Yeah. I'm envisioning myself putting a hoodie on Ziggy.
Oh, man. That would be he would be so cute in one now.
I'll have you put it on.
Yeah. Can you imagine how big his eyes would be in one of those? He'd be like, get me out of this.
Yeah, he does kind of have bulging eyes.
Yeah.
And then they also have like a tag that hangs on the collar, and that lasts up to a year. Those were not that cheap. I priced them out at about $79.
Oh, they better work for a year then.
Yeah, and they have fly collars instead of flea collars, and they have so many things. And what I found is they have a lot of things for people, because this kind of segued into things for people as far as repellents go. And they have ball caps for people. They have stretchy bracelets that are repellent. Wow. They have netting that you can wear over your face. I mean, it just went on and on and on and on. And why I thought that I could do my research in 10 minutes was totally beyond me.
Well, it's very optimistic.
I'm generally wrong on time frames. So
my time management is not great.
Yeah. So, anyhow, there are many, many products out there. I'm a huge Chewy/Amazon fan. It's a great way to get prices, and it usually shows ingredients on things too. So you can kind of research it without standing in the store aisle for 5 hours reading everything and looking it up on your phone.
And between those two, you could probably find just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, just about.
Not everything.
Have we ever looked into, there used to be a company called Jeffers. And they had horse and chicken and all sorts of animal supplies. Wonder if they're still in business. I guess I haven't.
I'm not sure. That sounds familiar. I think we had that stuff at the farm store I worked at. not in my department, but in the farm department.
I might have to do some looking on that, see if they are still a thing or not.
Because I feel like I saw some spray bottles with that name on it.
Spray bottles.
With stuff in it. I couldn't tell you what, though. It's been a while since I worked there, so.
Yeah.
Anyway. But, yeah, we should check into that. They have a good selection.
So if you do have any issues with fly bites on your dogs or any kind of allergic reactions or even reactions to something you may have used on your dog, make sure to consult your vet or any professionals in your area. Do your research. Sometimes Google is a great help.
They have so many answers.
Some of it's bullshit.
It's true.
Anyhow, do your research.
And again, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com. Comment down below and hit that follow button.
And thank you for joining us. We hope you'll be here for our next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.